When AEW came onto the scene in 2019, they brought something new, something fresh to the wrestling scene and an alternative to the WWE. Over 3 years later, they're continuing to do that, expanding their stable, with huge names acquired such as Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, and of course CM Punk. So their roster is nothing to be sniffed at. But are they really competition for WWE? Well, with this recent interview with Triple H, who has now taken on a much more hands-on role with the company since former CEO Vince McMahon has now stood down, and the game had some comments on just that subject and talks about what he thinks of AEW. Let's go check it out.
So I'm just curious, for you, do you consider them specifically as competition?
Again, and it's funny, I've heard Nick say that, and I've heard people say to him, well, it's a cop-out answer. It's not a cop-out. Everything is competition to us. If we pay attention to everything, you have to. Do we pay attention to AEW? Do I watch it on a week-to-week basis? No. Am I aware of what's happening there? To a degree, right? I'm not following everything they do. There's sometimes I'll see that somebody would say, well, that's very similar to what they do. I'm like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
You know.
So very interesting there how Triple H says he does keep an eye on AEW, and of course you would want to keep an eye on your competition just to see what's going on. And from time to time you do get the AEW superstars such as CM Punk for one, taking a few digs at the WWE. We have seen that in recent weeks. But whatever you want to say about it, AEW has clearly poached several stars from the WWE. That is clear to see. They do have a lot of their own homegrown talent as well. And whichever way you want to look at it, AEW is definitely a strong wrestling company. And if they continue to build it well, could be around for a very long time yet. Thanks heaps guys for tuning in. Be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Thanks heaps guys for tuning into the video. Be sure to drop a scorpion death drop on that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome pro wrestling action from the WWE, the WCW, and much more.